Total Pro Sports presents the 15 most respected athletes of all time. Some professional athletes like Richard Sherman and Sean Avery have done whatever they could to draw as many enemies as possible, with no one giving them any respect. But other pros like to be as classy as they can. They seem to care more about gaining respect from their peers than winning. That's up for debate, but everybody loves a person who can be a good loser and graceful winner. Here are the 15 most respected athletes ever. Number 15, Bobby Orr. Number 4, Bobby Orr. He's widely considered a top 3 NHL player of all time. He was nothing but a legend for the Boston Bruins. His cup-clinching goal in 1970, where he soared through the year, remains a beautiful piece of art. Everybody in the NHL respected him during his time, and he's been alive in the sport since retiring decades ago. Number 14, Kobe Bryant. Kobe defined greatness in his generation. The 5-time NBA champion may be considered the greatest Los Angeles Laker of all time. Even though he earned a reputation as a ball hog, he was a tremendous leader on and off the court and was always a player full of class. Unlike his lifelong companion, LeBron James, Kobe failed to make any enemies in his career. Number 13, Cal Ripken Jr. When you play 2,632 MLB games in a row, you're going to earn mad respect from your peers because that is dedication. Cal Ripken Jr. played 21 seasons with the Baltimore Orioles, made it to 19 All-Star games, won a World Series, and won 2 AL MVPs. He's a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame, and rightfully so. Number 12, Wayne Gretzky. Gretzky earned the nickname the Great One. He was so dominant that the NHL retired his number 99 league-wide. With 2,857 career points, nobody is going to come close to matching the career points record he set. Gretzky always played the game with integrity. Even though enforcers targeted him, he always played with a smile on his face. Number 11, Mariano Rivera. The MLB's all-time saves leader, 13 All-Star and 5-time World Series champion, will go down as the greatest non-starting pitcher to ever live. Rivera was always a good winner, and despite some infamous blown saves, namely Game 7 of the 2001 World Series and Game 4 of the 2004 ALCS, he never showed anger. Nothing but sportsmanship. Everybody in the majors respected the legend. He always played the game with a smile and was the perfect example of class. Number 10, Muhammad Ali. When you're by far the greatest and most legendary boxer of all time, people are going to respect you. Muhammad Ali kickstarted the infamous trash talks and insults with opponents, but that didn't matter. His opponents knew they had to respect him in the ring, otherwise he would pound them into the next day. There will never be another boxer like him. Number 9, Jackie Robinson. Robinson broke the barrier of Major League Baseball. The first African American to play in the majors paved the way for blacks to make it pro. The former Brooklyn Dodger has his number 42 retired league-wide. He defined history, and his legacy in baseball will forever be set. Number 8, Roger Federer. A legendary tennis player, Federer had stiff competition from Andy Roddick, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic, among other icons in his career. With over 1,000 career wins and nearly 24 major championships, everyone respects the Swiss superstar for what he did on the tennis court. One could make the case of him being the greatest tennis player ever. Number 7, Ted Williams. If it weren't for Babe Ruth, Ted Williams would have been the greatest baseball player of his era. A 19-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, 2-time Triple Crown titles, and 6 AL batting titles set his legacy as one of the greatest pure hitters in the sport. Williams was always considered an all-time great, and his tremendous career has a lasting legacy in Boston. Number 6, Pelé. Widely considered the greatest soccer player of all time, everyone who tried to defend Pelé had to respect his talents if they had any hopes of shutting him down. Voted as the football player of the century, Pelé scored 1,281 career goals. He also led Brazil to 3 FIFA World Cup championships. Pelé's greatness in the sport gave him all of the respect he deserved. Number 5, Michael Jordan. MJ is the greatest basketball player to ever live, no questions asked. The 6-time NBA champion is one of the most gifted athletes to ever live. Everybody in the industry loved and admired Jordan. His clutch shots, swagger, and talent that no one else has come close to developing goes untouched. When you're great and you win with class consistently, people will respect you easily. Number 4, Derek Jeter. When you're one part of the most bitter rivalry ever, the Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees, and your rival team cheers for you in your final game, you're respected. Yankees icon Derek Jeter won 5 World Series titles, was elected to 14 All-Star games, and won 5 Gold Gloves. He never complained and was always playing the game with pride, happiness, and class. During his final season in 2014, every away team gave him a great pregame send-off ceremony. That's because they loved him that much. Number 3, Jean Beliveau. For those of you who didn't watch hockey, there was absolutely no one that had more respect from his peers than Mr. Beliveau. He told his teammates to never call him Mr., something we just did. He was known for making his teammates go up to fans and sign the autographs, telling them the fans are the ones who support them. He deserved extra special treatment from everyone around him, but he never appreciated it. That's what made him classy. Number 2, Peyton Manning. There is no classier NFL player in history than Peyton Manning. Here's the rundown of what he did. Didn't cheat, didn't have rules made for him, went to congratulate Ray Lewis and Richard Sherman when their teams beat him in the playoffs, even when Sherman took shots at Manning, laughed it off when Tom Brady attacked him in text messages, has done multiple charity works and helped out families and friends of victims in Chattanooga and other fans who passed away, and built a hospital in Indianapolis. That's only a fraction of what he did, but you get the idea. And number 1, Babe Ruth. The first true superstar legend, Hall of Famer, icon, and whatever else you want to call him in American sports history. George Herman Ruth, otherwise known as Babe or the Great Bambino, he defined the greatness of professional sports. A 7-time World Series champion, the 12-time AL home run leader shaped baseball as the phenomenon it is today. Everybody admired Ruth on the field because he was just above everyone else. To this day, no one has been able to play a sport or leave a lasting legacy like him. And that's it for the 15 most respected athletes of all time. But wait, we are not done with you yet. In the comments below, we want to know, which athlete did you have the most respect for and why? And for more cool videos, click subscribe.